The most songs.
The most moves.
The most carb loading.
For the fans!
How we doing?
Hi. Good, how are you?
I was at the TIFF karaoke night. It was so fun.
Yes, it was.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess like I'm just gonna start by backing it up of like, how does it feel, you know, when you were working on this movie to now, how much it's grown? What was the moment you were like, oh, this is beyond anything I could ever imagine? Or did you always kind of know it would be that way?
Ooh. Oh, it's too many things.
Did you want a 5-part question?
I don't know, like Maggie, our director, Maggie's sitting with the president of South Korea. I think that was a pretty big deal.
That was huge. Yeah.
I think that's when like my family recognized. I mean, they knew this was already a hit, but getting to sit down with the president of South Korea and having an interview, I don't think many can say they got that invitation, you know, for their work. So I think that was like
it was just so unexpected.
as a Korean, you were like,
yeah, it's so iconic.
yeah.
Yeah, and what has it been like, I guess, just seeing, I'm trying to word this the right way, like it's just crossed like so many genres and boundaries, I think, where it's like, it's kind of that thing where it's like, you know, it's like the dad standing in the back of the room being like, what are you watching? And then they come in and slowly sit down. Like my boyfriend was like, it ended and he was like, that was the most fucking awesome thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. Like,
amazing.
what has that meant for you just to see people that maybe wouldn't have normally watched this movie that are just loving it?
Validating.
Yes.
Validating. Yeah, because it's not just like, you know, a kid's film. It's like for every age and any gender, race, you know, so it's so validating.
Yeah.
Truly.
What has been the most surprising reaction that you've had so far? Maybe something you didn't think people would gravitate towards that they have?
The napalm era line. I didn't know that would be so like trendy.
Fit check, I also think it has a lot to do with how Audrey delivered it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because
It's spicy.
like when I wrote it with Mark, we were like, because what happens, I would just like kind of like spit random melodies, and I was just like, fit check on the era. And he goes like, did you say napalm era? I'm like, what's napalm? And he goes like, that's iconic, put that down. And then,
No, it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you see those TikToks of people just doing it in the most random places, and it's pretty surreal. We did that line so many times to get it right.
Yeah.
I think we ended up going with like third take or something crazy like
really?
that. It was just very like, it was just fun to do, so it just
versions
came
of
out
it?
that way. Yeah.
That's awesome. Obviously, there's so many kind of unanswered questions, I guess, in the movie. What is the number one that you want answered in a sequel or prequel?
Who is the father?
yeah, Rumi's parents. Rumi's parents.
Yeah.
Very curious.
Rumi's parentage, for sure. What was the hardest song to write and why?
Ooh, a lot. I think how it's done was hard.
Really?
Yeah, there's
What?
so many different versions. It's the intro scene. It's such an important scene. It's the first impression of the movie, and I always knew. I knew the airplane scene was always like gonna be the scene, so it's gonna be an iconic scene. And just to match up to that energy,
epicness.
it was no pressure. So much pressure. Yeah, so we had lots of versions for that, like different song versions, literally.
Yeah, I
And
cried.
demos, like I think seriously like 30, like so many song versions, like demos wise 30, 40.
You guys killed that.
Yeah.
It's so catchy.
There was
I
different,
was
there
just
was different
crying watching
titles.
it.
Yeah.
Even though it's like the most, one of the most fun kind of songs, obviously, I was in the premiere like bawling.
Yeah.
I like looked over at you because we were sitting next to her eating our popcorn, and I was
I'm like
crying.
10 minutes in, and Audrey's already.
Why am I crying?
Oh no!
I love that.
There's a word for, I don't remember what it's called, but there's a word for when like music makes you cry
Oh,
like that.
oh! I learned about it the other day.
Because I cry a lot during
Yeah.
songs where I'm like, this is not, like, what am I doing?
Empath? I don't know.
No. There's like
there's like a word for,
like where literally you have a physical reaction
I'm gonna-
because of music.
yeah, I'm gonna think of it as soon as I walk
Yeah.
out of here.
Okay.
Obviously, there's been awards talk. Like, what would that mean for you to
Oh my goodness, there's no words.
see these
Shout
songs, this
out.
film be recognized?
Shout out to our like 7-year-old selves, honestly.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say, because I think it's just representation at its highest level of excellence. It's just cool to see how this movie is connected with so many people on just like human to human level, but also for it to be acclaimed critically for what it is. I think that's a really hard kind of pocket to occupy. So yeah, just super validating.
Like not just as a songwriter, not as just as a singer, not as just like a director, and it is like as also for us as like for at least for me like as a Korean American, it means so much.
Yeah. I mean, you met. What would you tell your 7-year-old selves?
Don't.
You just wait.
Don't even.
Just like everything that you're doing is the right type of like don't listen to adults aren't always right. Don't always listen to the rules. All rules are suggestions.
It's
that kind of thing.
it's okay to make mistakes.
Yes.
Keep
okay.
going.
You don't need to be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
All rules are suggestions. I like that one a lot. What song do you personally relate to the most and why?
Golden. Well,
What it sounds like.
oh
Yeah.
that too.
That was a tough one to record for me. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was Golden for sure because like I was going through a hard time when writing it, and you know I was a K-pop trainee myself, and that was also really really hard, and feeling like you're not enough, or you know, and so I really tried to, you know, the song was about like striving to get that dream, and I really wanted that dream so badly, so putting that in the lyric and singing it, I did cry recording the demo. So that song just means a lot to me. I think it gives me a lot of hope.
Were you always going to be the same voice of Rumi, or was that?
No, I actually came on as a songwriter.
Yeah.
It was decided later, like 2-3 years in. The director's like, "Hey, EJ, do you want to sing Rumi?" I'm like, "I'd be honored to, sure." So it just worked out.
Well, it's like your heart and soul is in it. And you can hear it, and then just kind of like, how did this come together? This trio, because I like personally. Just hanging out with you guys right now and listening, like I'm like I want to see you also work together, like outside of K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, would you collaborate on that?
Of course.
Yes.
I like actually recommended them because they're so awesome artists. But I was one of the people who recommended them. Yeah.
And thank God for that.
Yeah.
She's the plug.
No. One of the.
Well, you three are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate talking to you. Congrats on everything.